Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today we are potting up my columnar apple trees. Columnar apple trees are a great space-saving apple. They can get up to between 8 and 10 feet tall and 1 to 2 feet wide. So it's skinny and tall, which is a great space saver if you have a small space garden. I'm growing these so that they don't take any sunlight away from my garden. That's the big thing here is like I fight for sun in every area, and I don't want a tree with a big canopy to take away any sun from my garden. So I chose to get these. I believe I got them from, where did I get them? I want to say it wasn't TN Nursery. It was Jung, I think it was Jung Seed that I got these apple trees, and they were a pretty good price. I got a sale. I think it was like, I don't know if it was buy one get one or buy one get one 50% off, but I got the sale and I got two different apples. One is white icicle, and then this one is the Scarlet Sentinel. The Scarlet Sentinel has been pretty slow to leaf out, like it's just now starting to get leaves, and I can see some flower buds. The white icicle has already leafed out quite a bit and has already flowered. I don't think I'll get any apples on it because there wasn't another tree in bloom to pollinate it. So it is what it is, but you know, this is the first year, so it's okay to not have apples. We do still have a few blooms, so if this one can flower quickly, we might get an apple or two, but it's not a priority year one. Year two, I'll be looking for some apples. So anyways, we are going to pot these in a little bit bigger pots. I was going to put them in ground, but I'm not quite sure where I want them to go. So I'm just going to upgrade their pots for now, and then maybe later on, before fall, late summer or so, I might find a space and go ahead and stick them in ground. So let's go ahead and get these guys potted and into their new homes. So I've got my two containers, and I'm going to be using this flower and vegetable garden soil that I got from Lowe's on sale for their soil mix. And then I'm going to add some perlite for drainage and orchid bark for drainage. And then I'm going to use worm castings as the fertilizer for my apple trees. All right, let's see if this is enough for the base. You want to make sure that you plant your apples at the same level that they are coming out of in the container. So you don't want to put any soil over top of this level. You want to keep it at the same level. So I'm just putting this in here to see how high I want the soil down here to be before I add the apple tree, to make sure I have enough soil, or if I have too much, then I can remove some soil. And I think this is the perfect height. So I'm going to add some stuff to it. All right, only got a little bit of perlite left, so they'll both get this. There's that. And if I were smart, I would have mixed this up prior to starting this video. But all right, let's test this one. That's perfect. So I'll just go ahead and mix this. I'm gonna add in my orchid bark, which is helpful for drainage. And then I'm gonna add my worm casings. Before I started this video, I did not research, hang on. I did not research the and buy apple tree fertilizer. So I thought, just to be safe, I'll do worm casings. Worm casings are a pretty gentle fertilizer, so I didn't want to add anything that would be too harsh and unneeded for the apples. All right, so we're gonna let's start with our white icicle columnar. I'm just gonna pull this out of the pot, and then you just check out that root system. Looks so good, and it's in a very uh, drainage, free draining soil. You can tell there's a lot of perlite in there, a lot of bark in here. So we just want to maintain that same soil type. So I'm going to add some soil around. And I wonder, I probably should bring this up a little taller. And that's exactly what I'll do. I add a little bit more soil and bring it up just a little bit taller. That gives the roots a little bit more room to grow underneath. We'll just mix this in. All right. Grab a little bit more perlite for drainage. Okay, now let's just see. I'm not going to do much roughing up of this, just because I've never potted an apple tree before and I don't want to damage it or set it back in any way. All right, there we go. I'm going to add our soil around, and remember, we're not going to be adding any more soil to the top of this. We want the soil level that it's already currently at to stay that way. So we're not going to add any extra soil above where it already is. All right, just a little bit more soil. All right, this looks really good. Great height. We didn't go over our root ball. Looks perfect. All right, we'll move this one out of the way and get started on our sentinel. Now this one has a cracked pot. See, that looks good. Let's go ahead and pull it out. There's a broken stem here. And look at that. All right, let's pull this baby out. Alrighty. This one's already just, roots are ready. All right, bud, I'll put you in there. Alrighty, that looks really good. All right, now let's start backfilling. All right, and now I'm gonna cap these with some orchid bark just to make it look pretty. But it also helps with drainage too. Whoop. Just a light cap. I'll take some of this off. I need some for there too. Alrighty. Perfect. Now let's cap this one off. There we go. Those look really great. Pretty, pretty. Yeah, perfect. So we've got our apples all planted. They look amazing. This is the spot that I'm going to keep them all season. And it's right here by the front, by this U bed over here with my other potted things. I have a blackberry that I dug up from my yard, pawpaws, 3 pawpaws actually. These have not woken up so far this year, so hopefully they're still alive. These 3, we'll see, but there's nothing on them yet, so I'm a little unsure if I bought live trees or not. So before I let you guys go, I do need some help, and I thought somebody on here would be able to guide me with a fig tree that I have. So let me show you what's going on. So I bought this fig last season. Oh, look, there's a ladybug on it. Hi. Okay, anyway, I bought this fig last season and I overwintered it and then woke it up in my house. And I think I brought it upstairs in February from the basement. It's got baby figs on it now. And my question is, I want to repot this, but I also feel like I kind of want to espalier this fig, but with the way that it's growing, I don't really know where to start. So we've got a stem, a vertical stem here with a branch, and then it has another branch here, but then we also have another stem that's sort of vertical. It's got 2 branches, and then we have other branches that are just coming out of the pot. Branch, more branches. Like, I don't really know where to start with this fig. And I was also thinking all of these branches are probably coming off of one of these base stems here, probably this or that, I'm not sure, maybe even this, but I haven't dug down in the pot yet to really like see what's going on. But I'm a little nervous too because I really want the figs that are there, you know? So if I go in and start chopping stuff and start, you know, doing things to it, am I going to lose those figs that I have growing right now? So, like, just take a look at this and tell me what you would do to espalier this. Branches coming out of everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you ahead of time for your help with the fig tree. And let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll link to where I got the apple trees. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye.